boy, oh boy. What time is it? What are we going on here? Wait, what? Oh man, we're already on? Oh crap! What do I do? Oh yeah. Hello. Welcome to the show. It's Monday, which sucks, and this sucks, and I got a camera. What are you gonna do about it? I'm the pimp, you're the simp. I've been eating all the shrimp. Let's go. Hello. Crap hammer.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Yeah, it's Monday morning. What are you going to do? Oh, dearie dear. Actually, I don't know. The weather doesn't look good today either. I'll look up the weather report, but hello, welcome. I'm sorry this morning. It's just, oh, man. I had a really good weekend, though. Because on Saturday, now that I actually have my own car, we went up to my storage unit. I've had a storage unit out here for years. Before I went to Florida, I didn't know how long I was going to be gone. We had no idea what was going on. There was no plans for anything. So we literally just threw everything we owned in a storage unit, and it's been sitting there. When I first came back up here, I went there a couple times to pick up stuff here and there, But for the most part, it was just whenever I could get a ride out there, But now that I have my own ride, like me and Minnie has and my other son, the three of us, we went up there on Saturday, and we ended up having a great day. Like, first digging through it, we found a bunch of stuff. Like they found some of their old toys. They got all excited about it. I found a bunch of my stuff, and we got all these things together. My older son, though, he did get sad because, and I've told the story before about how, like, I used to have this massive comic book collection, and there was like way back in the day, and then there was a flood in my basement, and a lot of my comics got ruined. But what happened was, I knew some of them got ruined in the flood and some didn't. But at the time, I was just panicking because, and I had these, because the boxes that they were in were they're cardboard boxes. They were dissolving from the water. So I just threw all my comic books into these bins, and then the bins ended up in the storage unit. And to this day, I never really dug through them to see which comic books survived and which didn't. I mean, obviously, I had some that weren't affected because, I had them stacked. So it's the boxes that were at the bottom of the piles were the ones that got wet, but the ones on top are the ones I still have now. But while we were there, my son was like, he grabbed I have like 8 bins of comic books. He grabbed 2 of them and said, well, let's sort through them and find out if any of these books are salvageable or if they're all garbage or what. And he did get kind of sad because his favorite comic book character is Spider-Man. And he's like, the wedding of Mary Jane and Peter Parker, destroyed. The very first appearance of Spider-Man in the black suit, destroyed. All of these, all the Todd McFarlane issues, destroyed. Like, just is depressing, But all my Batman books are fine. And he was like, at least that's good. But anyway, the point is, though, while we were out there digging through all this stuff, yeah, like that was sad, but like we had so much fun and something so simple, things you don't think about in life. And it made me appreciate like the little things so much more. While we were digging, we found a football. And the 3 of us, me, Minnie has, and my other son started playing catch. And it was like, I don't know, man. I mean, if you're a parent, if you've ever played catch with your kids, like, it seems like it's such a small little nothing thing. But we had so much fun. It was great. We're running around. We're getting fresh air. We're throwing the ball. And we just had a great time. And it just sitting there tossing the ball around. It was so much fun. So that really made me happy, you know. So we did that Saturday. And we came back here. And he just wanted to go through my comic book collection. My glasses are fucked. No, that's my eye. Foggy. So we did that, and then that was a lot of fun. Heck, damn it. And then yesterday, my daughter came over, and we watched the movie Ghost. All of us. Minnie Hez was there too. They loved it. All of my kids thought it was a great movie. I'm like, yeah, I've been trying to tell you. I think my oldest son was afraid that because everyone knows the scene where they're listening to Unchained Melody while doing the clay thing, and he was like, "Oh, is this going to be some sappy love story?" And it's like, and then he sees the movie, and he's like, "This movie's great." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Anyway, let's see. Here's who. Let's see. Here's who today. Here's who. Who's who? Who's here? Oh, Kingston 2000 said, "Good morning, all." That's audience. That's everybody. I'm going to drink some more coffee. Highway Star. Yeah, first ain't the worst. That's right. There you go. Highway Star. Tiny Chihuahua, what's up? David E. Persons with the first joke of the day. Uh-oh, let's see. What does it say? Hip, 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 hooray. Oh, my goodness. How do you keep a frauditor busy all day? Right. Please turn over on both sides of a piece of paper and then tell them to follow directions. Problem is they don't follow directions. If you write something on a piece of paper, they'll read it and say, there's no law attached to that. And then you attach the law to it. And then they say, well, that law is unconstitutional. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. It's Monday, guys. Give me a break, will you? Cliff Hickson. What's up? Tiny Chihuahua, David E. Persons, Highway Star. Terry Bonds, good morning. God bless. God bless you, sir. Let's see. Tiny, David. Greg Jonick, all right. The Lessinator, all right. Tiny, Highway Star, David, Cliff. Who else is here today? Let's find out. Lexi Ann, all right. Great to see you. Welcome to the show. Let's see. P. Barnes, David E. Persons. Griffey has. I just wanted to eat Vegemite again. That was a great video. Oh no. Yeah, it was great for you. For me, it was a nightmare. I actually one time I was it was like right at that time. I came back out here to visit my kids. That was back when I was still in Florida, you know, and the kids were out here, and I came out here to visit them. And while I was here, I was hanging out with Frauditor News Network, and her husband and me and the kids were hanging out, and we were talking about how I'd been doing the Vegemite thing on the air, and I actually had the Vegemite with me. I brought it with me on the trip because I didn't know if it was going to come up, and it did. So I let her try a bite, and oh, I wish she would have let me film the look on her face because, like, I mean, I thought she was going to barf. Like, the second it touched her tongue, she was like, ah! Like, oh, it was great. She hated it. Yeah, that stuff's terrible. I don't know how you guys eat that crap. Good morning, Hez and Rash family. What really works my nerves is somebody driving with their turn signal on for the last 5 miles, and they never turn. Please don't do that, Hez. But That's part of the fun of driving, is making the people behind me mad. No. No, I'm not that guy. Not yet. I'm still kind of young. Give me another 10, 20 years, and then I'll be like driving 5 miles an hour on the expressway with my turn signal on the whole time. I don't know. I try not to, you know. Who knows what the future holds? Oh, I don't know. P. Barnes, what's up? Chef M80's in the house. What's up, Chef? Let's see. Texas Tim, what's up? Donna Ray, there she is. Good morning. Sue Bear with a 22-month membership milestone. Hello, Baby News Now Voodoo. Punish your daddy. All right.
Oh, thank you, Sue Bear. Thank you so much. Okay, let me call my daddy. Hold on a second. Daddy. Ah! What do you want, you potato brain douche canoe? Little punk. I wanted to show you a gift that I got from Sue Bear. Sue Bear? Wait a minute, isn't that girl that drew a picture of me getting tased? I think so. Here, let's find out. Yeah, come on, man. What does she possibly have for me? Yeah, she's the one that drew this one, I think. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. She wants me to get tased, man. Right? No, she wouldn't do that. Nobody would tase me, right? Thank you. You guys are the best. Thank you, Sue Bear.
What the heck was that? Highway Star. Somewhere out there's a tree that's sole purpose is to replace the oxygen you waste. Frauditors should find theirs and apologize. I like that. Oh, Sirloin's in the house. What's up? See who else? Texas Tim, Highway Star, Tiny Chihuahua, Super, T Barnes. Hey, News Now Enemy! Great to see you. Let's see. Highway Star, News Now Enemy. Who else is here today? Oh, we got a bonus joke. Did you know that there are 3 types of frauditors? Those who could count and those who can't. Indeed. Yes. Oh, that's right. Sue Bear was one of our winners of the custom coffee mugs made by Uncle Artie. All right. This one's bigger. You know, the ones that the giveaway ones are regular size mugs, but yeah, that's more like a Stein, coffee Stein. Anyway, so we're going to get that going. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we got a show to do. All right. And just because I love all y'all so much, why don't we just hit a happy dance for the heck of it? All right, it's Monday. We got to get this week started. I'm already not looking forward to it at all. Tiny sent me an email, but let's see. Oh, yeah. I got it. Um, yes, I got everyone's emails. I'm just putting it all together now because I got to figure out the shipping and all that for all the different stuff, and want to make sure they don't break. So I got some bubble wrap and stuff to put in there over the weekend. So it's all good. Anyway, so let's see, what do we got here? Got a couple videos on deck. I was thinking about showing. Let's see. Wait, do Americans celebrate May Day? Oh, I think I heard of it. It's more like today because today's Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Day. So we get a lot of people celebrating that out here. And then yesterday was May the 4th be with you. May Day is D-Day. Why would we? Well, I mean, I don't know. Not really. I think we saved those up for Veterans Day and Memorial Day. Memorial Day, right? Exactly. So yeah, it's not really a big thing out here. News Now Enemy got number 15 of the Schrodinger's Cat limited edition cards. Yes. That's awesome. That was a lot of fun. I still got some random, because I used to make booster packs. Like I would give away sets of the cards, but I would give away like individual cards like that one or other ones. I still have some stragglers laying around. And again, I still always wanted to do a series 2, but it's just right now. See, when I was in Florida, the one thing, like the biggest difference more than anything when I was there and now is that I wasn't paying rent there. So whenever I got any money, I was able to, well, again, I was mostly saving up to come back here, which obviously that worked out because here I am. But also any money beyond that, right? Any disposable income I got basically down there, I was able to reinvest in the show. Right. So that was all, all the supplies and stuff I had for the show. I still have, in fact, Uncle Artie's here. I was just telling him yesterday that I still have from when I was doing the giveaways every month and the cards and shipping the cards back and forth. I still have cards down there. I still have I have a big box down there that I used to always have of all of my stuff for the show, like props, and things like for the contest, like all kinds of like prepaid mailing boxes, shipping labels, just everything. I had for people who've won prizes from me before, you may remember I had Hezokuai stickers that I would put on the envelopes or that I'd put on the prizes. I had a whole 9. I had business cards with me and Cupcake on there, and I'd send those out. So I had like this whole big thing where everything was all set up for that and optimized to do that kind of stuff. But now here, I'm trying to just get by, living paycheck to paycheck, doing the best I can. The point is, when it comes to the cards, is that what I need to do, the investment I need to make up front to get the cards before I could even begin to send them out is actually pretty high. Like they're not cheap at all. In fact, at one point, Graham wanted to do Bob's cards from the Graham and Bob show. He wanted to do Bob cards. And he asked me where I got my cards made. And I showed him the website where I do it. And then when he saw how much they cost, he was like, whoa, this is what you're. I'm like, well, yeah, but, I had, like I said, besides saving money to come back here, any other money I had for spending money, since I wasn't paying rent or doing anything, I could afford just to buy the cards and then do them as giveaways. So that's one of the reasons why I still haven't done Series 2 yet. Because now, since I've been back here, I don't have the extra money to buy the cards to have them to give away, you know? But there's also a whole nother side of it. But anyway, yeah. Yay. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the show. All right, let's start the show properly. It's Monday, guys. Come on. What do you want from me? Shut up. Let's go ahead and start. How about Blackheart Night? All right. Let's start the show with a Blackheart Night video, guys. Auditor turns into massive crybaby after getting cuffed. I love it. All right. Let's check this out, guys. Blackheart Night. All right.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Lake Ozark, Missouri, with a newbie frauditor who has absolutely no common damn sense whatsoever. And he follows the frauditor trend of filming banks, and well, he ends up getting himself arrested for his own stupidity. And well, this apparently happened a while back, but he thought it was so nice that he uploaded it twice with the body cam footage this time. So yeah, I guess he's just proud of his stupidity. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
Hey, how we doing? Pretty good. What we doing?
If you don't mind me asking, is your body cam on?
It is.
Okay. Why do you have your gloves on?
I always wear my gloves.
Okay.
Why you have a mask on?
Do I not have the right to have a mask?
Absolutely, but what are you doing filming the bank?
Exactly what it seems like.
For what?
Is there not a First Amendment?
There is a First Amendment, but you've got people concerned, so I'm just asking what you're doing.
So my right to record as people can stop? So you enforce feelings?
No, I'm just asking
Okay,
what
so
you're doing.
Why don't you enforce the law?
Get your hands out of your pockets.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's pretty cold, so
I understand.
I don't have gloves like you. So
So you want some?
no, I'm good.
Okay.
I like to have my hands in.
You got any ID on you?
Why would I need that?
I'm just wanting to find out who you are. You got a mask on. I can't see your face.
Exactly. We're in public.
You are. But you need to vacate in front of the bank.
And where am I at?
You're in Lake Ozark, Missouri.
Am I not on the public easement?
You are.
So why do I need to vacate the public sidewalk?
This is the problem with these YouTube frauditors. They do this so much that they know the little tricks on how not to get arrested. But when other people like this imbecile decides to do the exact same thing, he doesn't know the tricks. So he ends up getting himself arrested because he's one of these lack-brain idiots who thought it'd be a good idea to do the Tide Pod challenge at one point. So he's got to do every little trend that he sees on YouTube or any other social media platform because it looks like a good idea at the time.
Because you've got people nervous and they want to know what you're
Are
doing.
you giving me a lawful order?
All right, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let that slide because, ladies and gentlemen, I love Blackheart Night. Huge friend of the channel. In fact, he was just up here as a guest a couple weeks ago. Like, have a great time. Awesome dude. Really cool. Great sense of humor. But that was awesome. That line. This guy, he's like one of those guys who took the Tide Pod challenge. And now he's doing this. Like, oh, I love that. I thought that was a great line. I just had to point that out because that was great. Oh man, I love it.
I am giving you a lawful order. You need to move the area.
Let me ask you this.
Dude, young man, I'm not going to play this game with
You
you.
waive your qualified immunity.
I'm not going to play this game with
You
you.
waived your qualified immunity.
You need to step. You need to get to
You
stepping.
waived your qualified
You
immunity.
need to get to stepping.
I'm asking you to play your sergeant.
How about no?
I'm asking you to get your sergeant.
I don't have to get my
Meyer.
sergeant.
Get Sergeant Meyer.
I don't have to do that.
Get Sergeant Meyer. I'm asking you to get a sergeant here. You don't know the law.
Yeah, I know the law.
You're a dangerous man.
29 years I've been doing
You
it.
got your gloves on. You're ready to put your hands on me.
I'm not going to put my
You're
hands
gonna
on
take
you.
me to jail?
My hands are on my
You
vest.
give me an unlawful order to vacate when I'm on a public sidewalk.
You are on a public sidewalk.
So why would I need to leave?
I'm giving you a lawful order
Am I
that
free-
you need
am
to
I free-
vacate in
am I
front of
free
the
to
area.
go?
Young man, I'm not. Yeah,
Am
you're
I-
free to go.
I'm free to stay.
You need to vacate the area.
I'm not vacating.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, if I'm free to go, then I'm free to stay, and I'm free to watch anything I want on YouTube, no matter how much it rots my brain, especially when I pull shit like this.
Nope. Then you go with me then.
So you're gonna put your hands on me?
Oh, yeah, turn around.
I asked you to put. I asked you to
Put your
get
hands
Sergeant
behind you.
Meyer.
I'm not going to put. I'm not getting Sergeant Meyer. I've asked you to move.
I asked you to get Sergeant Meyer.
I've asked you to move.
I asked you to get Sergeant Meyer. You're gonna don't. You gonna? Hey, excuse me. He threw my phone down. On
I
the
sure
ground,
did.
Guys. He threw my
I sure
phone on
did.
the ground, guys.
Get him.
Threw my phone on the ground.
I sure did.
Why'd you do that? Can you get my phone, sir?
Man, if I had handcuffs being put on me, the last thing I'd be worried about is my damn cell phone. I'd be wondering, well, how did I get myself into this stupid little situation? That's what you should be worried about. But then again, your brain kind of checked itself out a long time ago.
I'm asking you, do you not want to get Sergeant Meyer out here?
No. Well, I'll take you to him.
Why not?
Even better, huh?
You're gonna unlawfully arrest me.
I'm not arresting you. I'm just detaining you.
Okay, for what crime? For what crime? For what crime? Don't turn my phone on. Don't turn my phone on. That is my First Amendment to record. Do not turn my phone on. Do not turn my phone on. Do not.
It hasn't been recording since you're supposed to. So how do I turn it off?
He turned my phone on.
How do I turn your phone off?
You threw it on the ground.
The screen won't stay off.
Exactly. You threw my phone on the ground.
Going up here, okay?
That's fine. I'm asking you to Sergeant Meyer out here. You're making a mistake.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you my
Well,
name.
you're failing to identify yourself. So that's why
What crimes have I committed?
You're failing to identify
What is your
yourself.
reasonable articulable suspicion I committed a crime? What is your reasonable articulable suspicion?
Because you're failing to identify
What
yourself.
crime?
Yeah, in Missouri, they can stop and ID you if they suspect that you are in the process of or about to commit or have committed a crime. And, well, you casing a bank, there might be a possibility. So this is all on you for not understanding the laws of your state. Next time, maybe you should get a brain and actually study up on this stuff instead of listening to the damn frauditors who have no idea what they're talking about to begin with.
Hey, can you come to Central Bank and see if you can identify this subject? He's been asking for you for the last 5 minutes.
Many minutes later.
To move out in front of the bank, he's got people nervous, and he's failing to identify himself. So there's my reason. Now, he's been screaming and hollering for you anyway. Says he knows you. That's what he said. He won't take his mask down. He won't tell me who he is.
Is your body cam on?
It is.
Sergeant Meyer. What am I doing in
You know who he is?
I'm familiar with him. I don't remember your name right off my head, but
What am I doing in cuffs?
well, he detained you for his investigation.
He couldn't tell me what crime I committed.
You failed to comply with a lawful order. I done told you.
What crime
I
have I
told you
committed?
to get moving, and I
What-
told you to identify yourself.
What crime have I committed?
I just told you.
Before you were here on the scene, what crime have I committed?
None. Until
Okay,
you.
so why do I have to ID myself?
Because I gave you a lawful order to do so,
I have
because
not-
I'm investigating on why you're standing out here in front.
You cannot articulate what crime I
Okay,
committed.
all right.
All right, let me get the.
He can't articulate what crime I committed.
Once you tell me who you are, you're going.
That is the. I can figure his name out.
Because what he was doing, he was standing here. He wasn't breaking any laws by being on the sidewalk. And I asked him, I said, hey, you've got people in here nervous. Would you mind stepping down the road for me? He goes, am I on a public easement? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, why is your fucking gloves on? I said, I wear them all the time when I deal with people. And he goes, well, I ain't fucking moving. I said, I'm giving you an order to get to stepping and identify yourself and pull your mask down. Fuck you, I ain't gonna do that either. I said, okay, if you're not gonna identify yourself, you're going back in my car until you identify yourself. But he wasn't breaking any laws. He's allowed to film all day long.
Mm-hmm. Did they ever tell him to leave or anything? Or was he ever on?
They're saying he was on the grass. Wolf's double checking, because if he was on this portion of the grass, that's technically theirs. That portion's not. Like I said, when I got here, he was standing on the sidewalk filming, which he's allowed to do. But he says he knows you.
Well, he's done some video requests before. I know I can get his name. I know that. We haven't been a report or two.
You know, I wonder what goes through this guy's head at night. Yeah, I want to be like these guys on YouTube. I want to make all this money for so very little effort indeed. But is it really worth the arrest? I mean, come on now, Frauditor. You got to think about these things. I mean, if you want to emulate YouTube stars, why don't you go looking elsewhere? Because this is a dead-end road as it is.
Once he tells me his name, he's free to go.
I got his name. As long if there's no crime from on their end.
Okay. I'll wait for Wolf to come back, and then
We probably want to know if they're going to want to trespass him from here.
but I'm not going to play the game coming back every 20 minutes either.
Well, if he ain't on their property, then he's not trespassing.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying.
I mean, on their end before we kick.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Call lines saying that they felt unsafe and that he
Yeah, he didn't break any laws because he was on the sidewalk.
right, and saying that they were he was pointing at them, harassing them, and just doing all sorts of things, just basically pointing a camera and pointing at them.
Oh, okay.
So he hasn't done anything aside from not identifying.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay.
But
Well, as soon as Meyer gets done, I'll cut him loose and we'll just play the game every 20 minutes. We'll be back to dealing.
Soon after.
We got here at the bank.
And there wasn't, so
They called us.
But he put me in cuffs because I was not moving.
That's a detainer. He had an investigation to do
I'm
here at
telling
the
you,
bank.
y'all messed up. Y'all messed up extremely bad.
You always say that to us.
I've not always said it to you. I've only had one interaction with you.
But every time we've dealt with you, it's always us.
It is, yo. Officer Clayton Wolf does not know the law. He asked me where I get my logbook from. I said, I don't have to identify myself because I'm a passenger in the vehicle.
Personal accountability goes out the window when you become a frauditor. Actually, it never went out the window, considering that frauditors never had personal responsibility to begin with. So therefore, yeah, it's always everybody else's fault. It's not my fault that I'm a complete moron.
He tried to fabricate probable cause by saying I didn't have my seatbelt on when I in fact did on camera.
Okay,
So
but
he
look.
couldn't get my ID and identify me, so he doesn't know my name. Now you don't know my name because you don't remember the public record request that I submitted.
I just don't remember that off the top of my
He
head.
doesn't know my name because I never gave my name and or ID because I have not committed a crime.
Okay, and that
So
may be
what-
the case.
Okay, so why am I still in cuffs?
Because we are in still investigation of this.
When
We
is
were
this-
called here for this.
Okay, so how long am I going to sit back here?
I'm going to talk to him. He went in to talk to them, and then we're going to figure this out. Give me another minute.
Is his body cam on?
Yes, it is.
Don't mute yours and
See?
don't mute
recording on
do
there?
not mute those body
You don't have to show him that shit.
Is there a crime here? Are they wanting
they don't want
trespass?
to trespass.
Alright.
They got nothing.
Okay. How about?
Yeah, I'm telling you, you messed up. Put your hands on me like that. I'm on a public easement. They broke no law. Couldn't articulate any kind of law that broke it, and you put me in handcuffs.
But sure did.
You messed my shoulder up, so I need medical attention.
Well, you're going to be free to go.
No, I need medical attention because you done messed my shoulder up.
Oh no, we have another frauditor who's crying about a hurt body part because, well, he got put in handcuffs and, well, they're not meant for comfort, you dumb pile of shit.
Look how he's handling me.
Just let him get the cuffs on.
I'm relaxing. Look how he's handling me.
Once he gets the cuffs on,
No, I need medical attention. I can't even feel my hand.
Call for a medical.
I can't even feel my hand, bro.
Okay, well, he's calling for EMS.
Oh, bro.
You're free to go.
I can't even feel my hand. I need.
Here you go. Here's your shit.
I need an ambulance, man.
He's calling for one. It's kind of it's
What am I doing wrong? You put me on their property now. I have not stepped on their property at all.
You're free to go.
But I've always been free to go, and I was free to stay.
You wasn't. You were detained until he could
But
investigate
what crime have I committed?
That's what he was investigating.
What crime have I committed? Though?
That's what he was investigating. Once he went in and talked to him, and they said there was no crime, you're free to go. You're out of cuffs. You can go.
But what's your badge number name? What's your badge number name?
I'm not doing this video. That is off your way. 708. So why don't you get We're not medical. You're not medical.
What a whiny little petulant spoiled child this Frauditor is. I mean, good freaking grief. Go learn the law. Go learn that your rights weren't violated here. They let you go because there was no crime committed, but you're too stupid to understand that. Just walk away and learn your lesson.
That's up to him.
There's no report to be done. There's no crime committed. I did. I have the right to do that. I can detain you, but I'm done talking to you.
You want to ride to the fire station?
I need to see someone to see my shoulder.
If you want to ride, I'll give you a ride.
I need someone to see my shoulder.
I'm offering you a ride, right? To go right there.
702, subject a ride to the fire station.
And that's where the video ends, folks. I mean, the freaking idiot that ended up getting detained and released and everything like that. And, well, probably won't learn his lesson at all. He probably already has a criminal record to begin with. A real dead-end loser who wants to emulate his favorite criminals on YouTube and just not even bother thinking about his future because, well, he doesn't have a future. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
All right. Round of applause for Blackheart and I. This guy Fresh, see, that's a good point too. And it's like, because these frauditors, right? They're going out there intentionally baiting a reaction from the police so that they can test the police and how they react. They're wasting taxpayers' dollars. These cops could be out there doing more important stuff, but now they got to waste their time with these idiots because they want to make a YouTube video and get paid, right? It's like they don't care about the fact that they're especially the ones that do the FOIA requests. How much tax money are they wasting by making these people fill out their FOIA for them and intentionally go to the wrong office because by law you have to take it to the right people if I tell you to, right? It's like, I'm your boss and with the cops. I'm your boss. You got to do what I say when I say it. So I don't care about taxpayer dollars being wasted because you're wasting your time with me. You better waste your time with me because I'm the center of the universe because I have a camera. They're bigger tyrants than the people they call tyrants. You do what the frauditor says when he says it or you'll be punished. He'll try to sue you. He'll try to ruin your life. They don't care. So yeah, they definitely waste taxpayer money big time. And their whole lives are, you talk about spewing hate. That's what frauditors do. That's their whole lives are just hating cops. They wake up, oh, I hate cops. Oh, I hate cops. Ooh, I can't wait to go hate cops today. And then they grab their cameras and they go outside. Oh, where are the cops that I can hate them? I got to hate cops. I got to hate them. Like, that's all they do. Yeah, you know what, Fresh? That would be a much better world if when people called the cops just said, nah, and didn't show up. That would be so much better. That way, like, if you want to, like, murder somebody, or rape a girl or whatever, it doesn't matter because the cops aren't going to come when you call them because they ignore their calls. They never show up when you call them. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. They always have to show up when you call them. They can't just ignore somebody because that person isn't physically in the act of stabbing someone at that moment. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Let's see. There are donut shops out there. Well, yeah, that's true too. Cameras kill a lot of people. I don't know what that means. I've never even heard of. That doesn't even make sense. The hell does that mean? Chuck, what's up? What's up, Chuck? Hey, up, Chuck. Hey, yeah. There you go. What's up, Chuck? Yeah. That's no, but this, like, I don't. This comment kind of confuses me, and it kind of doesn't. Like, I'm playing, like, because I actually, like, if I can actually have a conversation with this person because he hasn't said anything bad or insulting, then that would be, that would be cool. I could do that, but I'm kind of playing dumb. Like, I know what he's saying, but it doesn't, even when they say it, I don't get that statement. Like, whenever these guys are like, all I'm doing is holding a camera. Why are you afraid of a camera? Nobody's afraid of a camera. It's the idiot holding the camera. I don't understand what they don't get about that. Well, you have security cameras. Yeah, but those don't exist to exploit my image on YouTube. Those don't exist to bark orders at me and to force me against my will into bending to the will of the person holding the camera. Like, it's just there for security purposes. Like, I don't understand that argument at all. Hez never called the cops in Detroit. They'll be like, nah, we're just sitting this one out. Yeah. Well, again, and I've said it before, I would never sit here and stick up for bad cops. But, I mean, these guys go after any cops and call them bad because they're cops. That makes them bad by default. And it's like, that's stupid. That's nothing but hate. Let's see. Cameras explode. Yeah, there you go, David. Explode. The old exploding camera trick. Yes. Oh, yeah, the old... The problem is one needs an open mind and an ability to process what's going on around them to make a decision about what's right and wrong. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. My throat this morning, I'm telling you. Somebody said right up, I remember first thing, even when I had the voice thing on and I was doing voodoo, somebody was like, oh, it sounds like voodoo has a sore throat. Yeah. But it is what it is. Anyway, I don't know, that fresh guy just seems to have disappeared all of a sudden. That's one of the problems with trolls is that, like, if you try to actually have a discussion with them, they have no argument because we're right, so they can't argue the point. So they either just insult or leave. I don't know. Oh, that's right. That's right. Joe Colombo got shot by a guy with the camera. Yep. Oh, there we go. What do you think of folks who just record? Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons why Ironton Auditor is a friend of this show. Because anyone can record anything. It doesn't mean anything. The difference is, again, the actions of the person doing the recording. I'm outside and I'm filming something, and somebody who works there says, may I help you? I say, oh, no, I was just getting some video of the area. I think this is a really nice building. I like the architecture or whatever. I was just filming it. I wasn't trying to intentionally get you guys on camera. I apologize if I'm, whatever. I'll try not to get any people on camera or whatever. Something like that. It's like whatever. But if somebody says, will you please just not film me? Regular people would be like, out of respect for you as a fellow human being on earth that actually has empathy and a soul and feelings and a heart, just out of pure kindness, and respect for you as a human, because you asked me not to film you, I will not film you. These guys, if someone asks them not to film them, that immediately makes that person their target. And I am specifically going to continue to film you if I have to follow you to your car and stalk you and zoom in on you and make sure that I humiliate you by posting your image on my YouTube channel and calling you a Karen and a Darren and a snowflake and an anti-American communist scumbag and doing everything I can to try and destroy you and your reputation and your life by humiliating you on my YouTube channel because you had the audacity to ask me not to film you. I'm going to film you even more. That's the problem. It's like, I don't watch the guys that scream their heads off. Well, I mean, those are essentially the people we make fun of. But yeah, Sue Bear is talking about the frauditor who shot a guy, a homeless guy, an unarmed homeless guy, because he's a frauditor and he wanted to film the homeless people and make fun of them while filming them. See, this is the thing. It's like, this is one of the things that I like too, because I got this when I was on panel. Well, I wasn't on panel. I was on John Felix's show, and I was a couple times I've been on, but I was talking to him once, and this came up because he was saying like, well, I don't know why you hate these guys or whatever. And it's like, well, I don't hate anybody. I hate what they do, but I don't hate them as humans. I don't know them. You know, they're just trying to get paid or whatever. It's just I hate what they're doing to do it. But he's asking me why I don't like what these people do, and I'm explaining it to him. And I start using all these examples. Well, Kootenai County Press shot. Oh, I don't watch him. Oh, well, this guy did that. Oh, I don't watch him. Oh, well, this guy, well, I don't watch him. It's extremely interesting that everybody who wants to come here and support frauditors and frauditing and are like, you guys are horrible because you're saying all these things about how bad these guys are. And then you go down the list of the guys you don't like and, oh, I never heard of him. Oh, I don't watch him. Oh, I don't. Well, then why are you coming at me for making fun of people that you don't even watch? Or the ones that even you would say are bad ones? The homeless guy survived. Well, yeah, it wasn't a murder, but he still shot an unarmed man. You don't shoot people because they don't want you to film them. But that's it. It's like, ultimately what it comes down to is the difference between just a person filming and a frauditor is that if you do not comply with the demands of the man holding the camera or woman or person holding the camera, you will be punished. Not maybe, you will be. If you ask not to be filmed, you are going to be publicly humiliated on his YouTube channel or on their YouTube channel. If you actually touch their camera or put your hand in front of it, they will probably pepper spray you. If they ask you for a FOIA form and you don't hand it to them and fill it out for them and take it to the right place, they will put in a complaint against you and try to get you fired. If you're at work, in other words, no matter what you do, they're going to punish you if you do not comply with their demands. And yet they have the audacity to call other people tyrants. What are you? That we either do exactly what you want, the way you want it, or you're going to punish us for not doing what you want. Lane Meyer stalked a prosecutor's wife and kids and is facing over 20 charges. And he doxed another frauditor, knowing dang well that he had kids. And yep. I watch Jeff Gray. That's about it these days. There's a way to do it right. Well, again, and I say this all the time. When I call someone a frauditor, when I use the word frauditing, there's a very specific reason why I use that term, because I've had people ask me before, like, so you think anyone who does this or anything like it is a bad guy? No, and I've actually, on this channel, I've actually highlighted legitimate street journalists, because it's not like that isn't a real thing, that isn't a legitimate thing. The problem with these guys is that the way they do it is that it's like the equivalent to a reporter wanting to cover a story about a fire, so they go into a building and start out on fire so that they could cover a fire. These guys are always working on a story. What story? Well, how the servants, it can't be employees, it has to be my servants that I pay, so you do what I say. They're always covering the story of how their servants serve the general public. But they never, ever do a story on how they serve the general public. What they do is they film stories on how they react to the idiot with the camera intentionally violating the no filming rules, or intentionally bothering the people who ask them not. They poke the bear to get a negative reaction. The point is, they're not filming the way these people react with their normal customers, with the general public. They're filming the way these people react to them. They're not the general public. They're not customers. 90% of the time, they're just walking in there with a camera. And if there's a no filming policy, they purposely walk in there with the camera to violate the policy. So what's your story? That the people who work in the building enforce the building's policy? Well, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? It's the building's policy. Of course the people who work there are going to enforce their policy. What did you uncover? That they do what they're supposed to do? If you don't like the policy itself, if you think it's unconstitutional, the second you film the sign on the door outside that says no filming, there's your evidence. Now take it through the proper channels. Like, Uncle Artie for $1.99. Shock News Now Voodoo. He messed with a new batch of mugs. Oh, no. All right. Hold on.
Oh no, come on, Uncle Artie, don't do it, man. Look, man, if I didn't mess with the mugs, then who would? I mean, you know, nobody else is gonna ruin your stuff. Yeah, man. Hey, man, how do you like that poo? How did that taste in your coffee this morning? Always film the policeman and make him look bad on purpose.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. Hope you all have a great day. Well, I hope you have a great day, too. It's Monday. We got to do what we got to do. Oh, no, Florida Jim for $2 says, News Now Voodoo, come ride Harleys with me. All right.
Oh, wait a minute, I'm invited to a motorcycle race? Right on, man. Yeah, I dig it. Hey, you got any Jack? Oh, yeah, it'll be the best day ever. We'll drink Jack Daniels, and we'll say hello to Society Red. How you doing, Society Red? Thank you. Yeah, we'll drink Jack Daniels, and we'll ride Harleys, and since I'm so small, you can just strap me to the front there, and it'll be cool, man. Yeah, I'll be pimping, you'll be simping, I'll be eating, I'll be stripping. Yeah! I'm gonna do a happy dance for you. Alright? Ready? This is a happy dance for Florida Jim. Check it out. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Yeah, you like that one, Ass? Ow. Oh, crap. Pieces of me just went flying. What the heck?
Oh man, that's all right. These handcuffs, this happens all the time. They're like they're kind of loose. I'll put it back on later. And I'm always finding these little balls that that Minnie has plays with. What is it? Is this one full of poop emojis? What is that? I can't tell. Oh, well, it's a big bouncer. Holy crap, hammer. Alrighty. Call the law. News Not Voodoo is slipping his cuffs. Yeah, how dare you? No, we don't drink Jack Daniels while we're riding our motorcycles.
No, not you. Me, yeah. And we don't have to do it while we're on the motorcycles. We can do it before, and we can pull over and do it some more, and then we can do it after. Yeah, because you know me, man. I like them whiskey and vodka and tequila. Yeah, and my favorite is whiskey and vodka and tequila mixed with a splash of what's that? Oh, rum. Yeah, yeah, that makes it yummy, yum-yum-erific. That's what I'm talking about. Party time, excellent. Yeah. Oh no.
Lisa Alcazar's here. What's up? All right. Let's see. All right. So anyway, I just remembered something from yesterday I wanted to show you guys. But in the meantime, let's see. We still got a little bit of time before the cupcake dance. We got about 15 minutes. How about an NCR video? All right. NCR News Network, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Oh, real quick. I got to throw a happy dance out to Uncle Artie. Let's go. All right. Yes.
Didn't you see The Legend of Drunken Master with Jackie Chan, man? Once you drink the kerosene, that's when you're able to beat some butt. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I'll be kicking. Do. That's right. I use my kung fu, baby. That's right. I kung fu them. I give them a judo chop. Yeah, man. I'm the master. Right, Hez? Oh, damn it. All right, I don't know kung fu.
Hi folks, today I have for us a video of Miss Prissy Chrissy, where she gets banned from the law library in Pinellas County. But before we start today's video, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the podcast, the Craptown Florida Man Power Rankings. Episode 31 is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Let me talk to the deputy hunter, okay? Find out what's going on. I'm not saying he did it. I'm saying that the way he rushed over there and didn't try to block me or seen it. You just said exactly. You just I've got it on the record exactly. I didn't blame him. Okay. What I said is that listen to me. If you're not going to listen to me, you're not going to hear anything I'm trying to tell you. Correct? Okay. So listen to what I'm saying to you. Okay. You just said you want to make a claim that he knew about it. So you're accusing him of cutting the wire, correct?
I said it looked a lot, no.
That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said.
Roll your film back, that's what you said.
That's
So I'm
not
gonna
what I
speak
said.
to Deputy Hunter and then I'll get back to you, okay?
So you're all probably wondering what's got her in such an uproar this time. Well, in the Pinellas County Courthouse, there is a payphone that has been converted into a phone that can be used to contact members of the court staff. And she feels and believes that the Pinellas County sheriffs and the bailiffs there are plotting against her and cut the phone line. Because in a previous video, she says she had used that phone to try to contact the judge's aide to get information on a Zoom hearing for Cammed Up Caveman, another frauditor. And well, now she's saying that they are deliberately making sure she cannot use it and violating her rights, even though she has been warned in the past that the phone does have issues and has been warned in the past about causing a scene and disrupting the other patrons who go to the law library.
You gonna stand up here for a second?
I need to use the law library. I've got 2 papers I need to write
So
today.
do you wanna go take care of your business?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
No. Shall I talk to you first?
No, I'll talk to her. She said she wants to do her,
Shall I talk to you first? Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you now. Michelle activated the alarm and asked her to be removed from the law line. That's why I asked her to stay outside.
Just right now?
Yes.
No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. No, hold on. You can't hear if you don't listen. Isn't that what you just essentially said? She didn't have the right to.
Hey, wait a minute. We got Nightmare Adventures for $5, says Shock Voodoo, because I woke up late because he hit the snooze button on my alarm clock.
Yeah, that was fun, man. I love doing stuff like that. Woo-hoo. Yeah, wait. I'm getting tased? No.
I wanted to show you guys something too, by the way, because I mentioned earlier that over the weekend, me and the boys went to my storage unit and we dug through and we found a bunch of stuff that we were excited about. We found some of the stuff that they like, some toys for them and stuff, and some of my old comic books and stuff. But there's one thing I found that I haven't seen in, like, even before I had the storage unit. It was like in a box, of a box with boxes, like it was just buried under stuff that I haven't seen it in so long. I thought it was lost and gone forever, and I was never going to see it again. Because I got my turntable here. I still listen to records all the time. And I found this record. I thought this was gone and I was never going to see it again. And it sounds perfect. We listened to it last night and it sounds great. It's a picture disc. It's the actual picture disc. There's a little bit of damage on the back from the label, but that's just on the outside plastic. It's in a plastic cover. So that's all just there. But like, I was like amazed that I still have this. This is from when I was a kid. I couldn't believe it's still intact. That's beautiful. Anyway, back to the video, guys.
I write my rights.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not all up in arms about that wire being cut. This is a problem.
No, I told you that I would do a work order on that if you say there's a line cut.
Someone
would
cut
do a
the
work order.
line and he doesn't care.
And? Yeah, I don't care. I told you I'd do a work order up.
A work order, but this is criminal mischief. This is illegal. This is.
Hey, we have no idea how the wire got cut. I have no idea that. I never knew that the thing wasn't working. Okay.
And to really block me like that if he didn't know.
Okay. All right.
You don't have the right to block me from the law library without a reason.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans. And we're calling shenanigans, folks. Because in a previous video I covered on Miss Chrissy here, she was warned not only by the Pinellas County Sheriffs, but the law library staff itself about obeying and following the rules and policies of the law library. In that video, she was warned about leaving her stuff unattended and how if she continued to violate and disobey the rules and policies of the law library, her access to it would be stopped. And this is just another case of F around and find out. She has pushed the limits of what is acceptable at the law library multiple times, and now she's meeting the consequences of her actions.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened inside the library.
Michelle said that she wanted to speak to me.
Okay.
That's it, man. This guy's going to run into problems right now. You're not allowed to do this. This is
Okay.
when they do this, they're violating my rights.
No, they didn't.
Violating my rights.
Please don't break that, man.
Or what, you're gonna write a work order?
Man, listen. I have no idea why Michelle asked you to leave.
I wanted it.
I know that I did provide you with the code of
thing.
Are you everyone ready? I am not. Contract.
Oh, same thing, dude. Same thing. Do you know the contract with the fiduciary duty to the people?
I don't approve your video.
You don't have to work for the government. That's choice. If you don't like it, get out of the government. It's totally a choice.
What a bitch.
I can look you up.
Go for it. My name is Christine Scott. All right.
Hey, arrest.
I guess he's going to get schooled on the law real quick. He's a contractor.
And what education would that be? Because he is a private contractor. The company he works for has a contract with the county. And he's not a government employee. So he has privacy rights that you need to respect. He also has the right to go onto YouTube and file privacy complaints against your video if he so wishes. You see, defrauders all believe that when a company has a contract with the government, it makes them a government entity or an arm of the government. In reality, they're just more like a distant cousin. So they don't really have to obey certain rules and policies because it's a private company with its own hiring quotas, its own hiring policies, and its own rules. They just happen to have a contract with the government.
And he needs to know that contractors have an obligation to work as if us. So Michelle saw my email that I didn't send to her.
I'll be right. Follow me in.
Judge Chirac yesterday. So Judge Chirac into the AO. All right, so he said trespasser, have Michelle do it.
Okay.
So which one are you guys gonna do? You gonna do it?
Would you mind, as a supervisor, just doing it?
You're gonna have to write report because you have everything.
Yes, I'll do a report.
Okay.
I'll do a supplement.
All right, so what happened is she came in here, she sent an email last night to Michelle about the chief judge not having jurisdiction at X, Y, and Z. I don't have the email, but can you send me a copy of that too? Okay, and just debating that. Oh my God, that was weird. And she comes in here and she said she doesn't want, I just called the lieutenant, he said, go ahead and do under 2. And so Michelle said, you're no longer welcome here, trespass. So have her issue the trespass and we'll get her out of here.
God damn!
Otherwise, Michelle was gonna call Florida PD. Because this is cool.
And hopefully we,
Back on yet.
and hopefully we won't have to arrest her. Hopefully she'll just leave.
Okay, we still need you to issue trespass warning, right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to go out there? This the one. Right at the door?
Yes, we'll go at the door. And
Yeah, let's
let's
go at
say,
the door because I don't want to.
ma'am, you violated number 2 of the administrative order. And
Trespass, no longer welcome here. Yeah. Trespass, no longer welcome. All over. I want to talk to you, Supervisor Michelle.
I want to speak to your.
No, you told me your supervisor was Chiracha. Yes, you did.
ma'am, go ahead and issue the trespass.
I'm going to sue you, Michelle. Yeah.
You are no longer welcome in the law library pursuant to the administrative order of section 2.
What is section 2?
Individuals utilizing the law library must comply with all rules and regulations of the library as outlined in the Code of Patron Conduct.
And what rule are you saying I violated? Now remember, your rules have to follow the statute.
Okay. Ma'am,
What rule?
I'll take over from here.
Wait a minute.
No, ma'am, I'm telling you right now, you are now.
What rule did I violate? What rule did I violate? The rule? You're just doing anything?
All right. Ms.
You don't
Scott,
have the right.
you have been
You don't have
trespassed.
the right.
Yesterday, I provided
You
you
don't have
with
the
the
right.
code of ethics
Yeah,
of the
now, ma'am,
library.
you are so
As of this
screwed on
time, you
this.
are trespassed
No,
from
I'm
the law
not.
library.
No, I'm not.
I'm
But
asking
you're
you
violating
to
the
leave,
law.
ma'am.
You're violating the
Okay.
law. I can stand here. This is a public building. You're violating the law, Miss Henson.
All right.
Sergeant Henson, don't. Oh, she almost ran that into me.
All right.
You do not have the right.
All right. You cannot go in that law library.
You do not have.
Have a
the
good day,
right.
Ms. Scott.
You are violating the law. You do not have the right to block my access.
You are not allowed
What
in
law?
that library. It's not a law. It's,
What law?
it's administrative order. Have a good day. She cannot come inside that library.
That's pretty much the end of the video. Round of applause for NCR. And now it's time for the cup, cake, happy dance. All right, let's go. All right. Okay. Olay, all right. Anyway, guys, I'm getting Minnie Hez ready for school. We're about to go. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again. As always, you're the best fans in the world. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And like I always say, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right.